Hey Team Sparkle, happy middle of summer, right? There's still so much summer left and there's a lot of summer business to be had. So I wanted to share something that has worked for me and what I've learned from it and how I'm going to implement and change some things going forward. So for me, I like to have a weekly income. I like consistent pay because that helps us get my bills paid and the things that we need to do for our family. Now, I also know sometimes your week just doesn't look the way that you wanted to for whatever reason. So sometimes you need something that you can throw together that will appeal to your customers and make it seem very easy. So we call this concept mini hostesses. So what it is it's where you can get 5 ladies to commit to getting 2 orders each. All right, so that would be your perfect 10 show. You need to get at least 5 ladies committed. Otherwise, it may not work out unless you already have a show that may have a couple orders on it that hasn't qualified. So the idea is to get all 5 of these ladies to place 2 orders, to get 2 orders, whether they place one and their friend places one, or they just go and get 2 ladies. And you're going to reward them with free jewelry, and then now you have a perfect show to turn in. So this is what we call our mini hostesses. I think there's other names that you could call it. There's probably similar ideas because back in March, we heard something similar to this and it made me think, why couldn't I just get, a few ladies to share the hostess benefits? So this is what we call the mini hostesses program. Now, I will say this is who I get. Who is my target audience, all right? I target ladies who said they have not wanted to have a show. They're, for whatever reason, but they end up being in my VIP group. So I reach out to them and say, hey, Sharon, whatever, I know that you don't want to have a show, but I know that you like the jewelry. Do you think you would want to add a few ladies into my VIP group? And when you get 2 of those ladies to place an order, or you place an order and get another friend to place an order, and when we get 2 orders, I'll give you $100 in free jewelry. What do you think? And then I stop right there and I just ask her, like, could you invite a few people to my VIP group? And when you get 2 orders, I'll give you $100 in free jewelry. Now I'm asking 5 ladies to do that because I need them each to get 2 orders so that we can get to a perfect 10 show. So once I have them committed and they said yes, then I like to add them all into a group message. So the first time I did it, I added a group message. I put them all in there. The second time I did it, I didn't. And let me tell you, there was a big difference. Everybody who was in a group felt like a team, I felt like, and they were able to kind of cheer each other on, and we could just recognize when we were about to get those 10 orders. So I put them all into a group message and say, all right, go ahead and add 10 to 15 of your friends to my group. And then once you've done that, will you send me a list of your guests so that I can know who invited who and make sure that you get the credit? Because what I will do then is now I have a list of everyone that's been added, and then I can follow up with those guests after the live. And I can say, Sally invited you, or, whoever. So I do the live. This is not like a week out. I mean, this is just like a couple days, maybe. I do the live in my VIP group, and then I ask my hostesses, which I don't call them hostesses, but that's what they are, to just follow up with their guests and ask if they would like to shop. And then I follow up with them as well. Now, I will say you probably want to plan for one of your ladies to not get any orders. That just kind of seems how it happens. But you probably will have one lady also that will get more than 2. So I tell them when they get more than 2, when they get 2 orders, they're guaranteed $100. But for every extra order that they get beyond the 2, I'm going to give them an extra $40 in free jewelry. So I mean, so that's just how the math is just going to work on that. But you will need to give them their bonus, or you will need to use the Fast 50s, okay, to do that. So it will cost you $20, but it's a party that you didn't have. Now, how the first time I did that, I think I had the 10 orders, only 4 ladies participated, but I think maybe I ended up getting over the 10 orders. The second time that I did it, it was really just kind of hit and miss. It probably wasn't the greatest, but I think it's because I didn't add everybody into the group. But even with a super successful mini hostess and one that was just kind of like, let me tell you the benefits from both of them. I now have way more people into my VIP group. One of the ladies that I met during that first show ended up being a hostess for me, and her show was $1,200 net, and I think an additional $400 or $500 non. So it was like a $1,600 show right there. The second one, even though I wouldn't consider it probably really successful, I had a lot of ladies added into my VIP group, and they have been very active. So even though I may not have gotten sales then, I have received several orders since then just by them commenting on my VIP groups. So when I do it next time, I'm going to make sure that I put everybody into a group and really just stress that they communicate with their guest. I'll communicate, but the main thing is, because these ladies don't want to have a show, they just like the jewelry, so I try to be laid back, casual, not a big deal, and just kind of help them get those orders. I tell them they can be one order, or they can invite a friend and invite their friends and be an order. So I've done it multiple different ways. It's definitely something that I think is definitely something worth trying. Just know if it doesn't go the way that you thought at the beginning, it's okay. Try again. But the best thing is now you're adding people into your VIP group, and you're constantly getting new people, and the new excitement will spur more excitement. So I hope you like our little VIP or mini hostess that you can do right in the middle of your VIP group. But what also it does is you are going live in your VIP group, and your already existing VIP members are seeing it. And more often than not, my VIPs order as well. So it's always a win-win. You can't go wrong. You're going to get, even if you don't get a perfect 10 show, don't sweat it. It's still a good thing, because I guarantee you're probably going to get a few orders, and you definitely have new people in your VIP group. So try it and send me a message and tell me how it goes, because I would love to celebrate the wins and encourage you on the lows. All right, girls, have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to hear from you.